Hello, HighPointe. This is HighPointe Happenings, bringing you the latest in today's events. I am your host, Naya, reporting in and ready to guide you through our planned updates. Before we begin, please take your seats and take a slow, steady breath. We'll start with a brief mindfulness exercise to help us center ourselves before diving into today's agenda.
So take the time right now to pause, to take a deep breath. Breathe in through the nose. And as you breathe out through the mouth, just allow the eyes to close. Allow the body to be still. Allow the mind to be still if it wants to. And just allow whatever feelings arise to come to the surface. It's so rare that we pause and allow these feelings any space. It's so important that we do. If it helps as you sit there, you can just gently place your hand on your stomach and just feel that rising and falling sensation. Know that as you follow that sensation, there's no real goal to the exercise. We're just pausing, allowing the body to be present with any sensations, any feelings, allowing the mind to experience any thoughts, any feelings, and just creating a space in which we can be quiet and still. And if you need to direct your thoughts to anyone, to anything in particular, just taking that opportunity now. And then just gently bringing the attention back to the body, back to that feeling of contact, that feeling of being grounded. Grateful for having taken that time out. And whenever you feel ready, in your own time, just gently opening the eyes again.
All right. All right, everyone. It is time to start our calendar review. Let's start off with what is today's date. Can anyone come up to the screen and talk about what today's date is looking like? All right. If you said Wednesday, December 17th, you are correct. We are just basically a whole week away from Christmas. How exciting is that? Can everyone say Wednesday, December 17th with me on the count of three? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wednesday, December 17th. Awesome. So we are at Wednesday, which means we're right in the middle of the week. I hope your week has been going smoothly so far. I hope it's filled with learning, fun moments, and a little holiday excitement, especially since this week is Spirit Week. This is a fun week for everyone. Those who celebrate Hanukkah, I hope you're also having some fun with your holiday traditions. Let's do some midweek movement breakdown. Let's get our bodies awake and moving. So you know the drill. You can pause at any point, but we're going to be reaching our hands up tall, really tall. And then we're going to be reaching to one side Nice. And then the other side. You're doing amazing. And then we're going to bring our hands back into center, and then I want you to wiggle those phalanges. Wiggle your fingers. Awesome. And then I want you to shake your hands. Say, wake up. I'm just kidding. Shake them. Awesome. And you should be ready to start the rest of our day. So today is Wednesday, December 17th. It's a great moment to soak in all the lights, traditions, and celebrations happening around us. December is full of joy, learning, and togetherness, and the fun is far from over. So stick around. There's more December magic coming your way. Some HighPointe updates. We have the garage social this week. We have zoo lights. If there's a cat, like if you feel like you can't sign up, that's okay. Go ahead and call us or reach out to us. We want to make sure that everyone can come. This is an exciting one. Um, but I think Kylie and Maria are going to be helping us out this weekend. So, and it's going to be me. So, guys, it's going to be a hoot and a half, all right? It's going to be the best time ever. Anyways, moving on, we have our Christmas Spirit Week again. So today is Whoville Wednesday, and then tomorrow will be Snowman Thursday. So I'm so excited. I'm going to be dressing up for this one like more intensely. But then we have early closure for our Fort Collins location. I'm looking at you folks. We are closing early on December 23rd. Route will be happening earlier that day, and if you get picked up, make sure you have rides arranged for that. Awesome. That is our HighPointe update segment. All right, here, time for our weather segment. Here's what's happening outside: windy, cloudy, rainy, or sunny, and what you can expect as the day goes on. Staff, I want you to talk about the red flag warning and the high wind warning and what that means and what that might look like today, even with power outages and stuff like that. So go ahead and talk about the weather along with those warnings. Starshine, it's pop time. This, for our pop culture corner, we're going to be doing a happy news segment. This one I thought was so cute. And you'll see why because I have a video to show you. But every week, a volunteer run English class in Ohio, a Syrian refugee, Hazza al Wadula. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that, but um, he isn't just learning the language, he's helping build community. Um, Haza brings homemade food to share with his classmates and teachers, turning lessons into moments of connection and kindness. His weekly gesture of generosity has gone viral on social media, with his teacher saying he makes the class lively and fun, and that his hospitality reflects the best of humanity. Through food, he's not only breaking bread, but also bringing cultures and making everyone feel welcome. So how this is I thought that was so sweet that people from different backgrounds and cultures that come together to learn a language, he's bringing a part of himself to share. And opening up about a part of himself to share. And I just thought that was so beautiful. So here's the video on the next slide. This is him sharing the food with everyone. He made that frame for Veterans Day and he wanted to share it with the class. I just thought that was so nice. But I think bridging cultures and communities is so important nowadays that even the small act of food really does mean a lot and really does bring people together. So I hope that that made you feel a little bit more happy and hopeful for humanity, especially in these times. But anyway, I thought that was beautiful. Moving on, it's time for our joke of the day, starting off with I tried to eat a clock once, and drumroll please. It was very time consuming. Okay. Moving on. Riddle of the day. What has a heart that doesn't beat? A hint, you'll usually find it in the produce section, not the emergency room. Steph, go ahead and pause this video and have a discussion about the riddle. If you guessed artichoke, you would be correct. It's something you find in the grocery store, not in the hospital, usually, I would think. If you got it right, great job. If you didn't, what an amazing opportunity to learn. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Word of the Day segment. December is a month filled with celebration, tradition, and special moments. All month long, we're learning words that help us understand the world and people around us. So the word of the day is an important one. It is Kwanzaa. Can everyone say that with me on the count of three? 1, 2, 3. Kwanzaa. Awesome. Kwanzaa is a celebration that honors African American culture, history, and community. It takes place from December 26th through January 1st and focuses on coming together, helping one another, and celebrating shared values. So I have a question. Kwanzaa is all about community. What does community mean to you? Does anyone know what the word community means? Steph, go and pause this video and ask that question. Awesome. If you talked about community being your family, your peers, your neighborhood, or even your friends, those all make up people in your community. So during Kwanzaa, families talk about important ideas called the 7 principles. These principles include things like working together, caring for others, being creative, and believing in yourself and your community. Each day of Kwanzaa highlights one of these principles. So give me a thumbs up if you like celebrating traditions with your family or community. Do you like that? Give me a thumbs up or down. What do you think? Awesome. So remember, traditions help us remember who we are and what matters most. Kwanzaa is a time for reflection, joy, and togetherness. People may light candles, share stories, enjoy special foods, and spend time appreciating their culture and one another. Even if you don't celebrate Kwanzaa yourself, learning about it helps us understand and respect the traditions of others. So, can you think of a tradition in your family or community celebrates that brings everyone together? Maybe it's a holiday or a meal. So, I want you to think of a tradition that your family or community does together. Awesome. So remember, Kwanzaa is a celebration of culture, community, and shared values. As we continue through December and beyond, let's take time to learn about different traditions, respect one another, and celebrate what makes each community special. So thank you for joining our word of the day as we learn more each day. All right, it's time to start our December special days. December 17th is National Wright Brothers Day. It honors Wilbur and Orville Wright, the brothers who made the first successful powered airplane flight. Their curiosity, creativity, and determination changed the world and helped make modern air travel possible. On this day, we celebrate innovation, perseverance, and the power of believing that ideas can really take flight. So, have you ever been on a plane? Who has been on a plane? Awesome. Well, I have another question for you. Why do we celebrate National Wright Brothers Day on December 17th? Is it A, to honor 2 brothers who invented the first telephone? B, to celebrate the first successful powered airplane flight by Wilbur and Orville Wright? C, to remember the first astronauts to land on the moon? Or D, to recognize the invention of the car? What do we think? All right, if you guessed B, you are correct. To celebrate the first successful powered airplane, you are correct. Moving on to our would you rather. Forgot to change that. Anyways, would you rather take a ride in the original Wright Flyer or in a modern fighter jet? I'll tell you, I'd want to be in the fighter jet. That's what I would want. All right, hope you guys had good discussion. Talk about the schedule, what you have left of today, what has been planned. So take that time to discuss that. Thank you everyone for joining me on HighPointe Happenings. I hope you have a great rest of your day, especially this midweek day. I believe in you and I'm proud of you, and we will see you on the next one.